Welcome, Virgo. Thank you for tuning in to your horoscope for October 15th, 2025 on your channel, Zodiac Attraction. Discover what the future holds for you in terms of finances, lucky numbers, love, health, work, family, compatibility, and favorite color. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on daily updates. Get ready to explore your destiny. Let's get started. Virgo, the energy around you today feels like a finely tuned mechanism, each cog turning with precision, yet powered by emotion beneath the surface. The cosmos has placed Mercury, your ruling planet, in a reflective stance, encouraging you to pause before reacting. You're naturally analytical, but right now that trait transforms into a superpower. You're not just noticing the details, you're decoding the patterns behind them. Every conversation, every silence, every shift in tone carries meaning, and you're picking up on it all. This heightened awareness is your key to navigating a situation that's been testing your patience. You've been searching for clarity, and the pieces of that puzzle are beginning to align, but not without challenging your comfort zone. In your emotional landscape, a wave of revelation is taking shape. The moon's position today opens up suppressed feelings, especially in matters of the heart. Whether you're single or connected, something within you craves resolution. For those involved, it might be that subtle distance between you and your partner that's been difficult to label. It's not necessarily conflict. It's more like you've both been lost in translation, unsure how to bridge the emotional gap. Your instinct might tell you to retreat, to think it through before speaking, and that's exactly the right move. Let the silence speak for a moment. As the week unfolds, clarity replaces confusion. What felt like emotional static will soon transform into understanding, and by holding your ground instead of rushing to fix everything, you'll find the truth naturally comes to light. For single Virgos, attraction strikes in an unexpected place, perhaps in a professional setting or through a shared passion project. The connection might begin intellectually, but it's charged with chemistry that's hard to ignore. Still, there's a note of caution in the stars. Timing is everything. This potential match carries strong energy, but the other person may be grappling with their own internal or professional boundaries. Let things evolve organically, without trying to define it too soon. If it's meant to grow, it will, and if it's merely a spark meant to remind you of your worth, honor it as such. Either way, you're stepping into a chapter where emotional alignment becomes just as important as attraction. Career-wise, today's transits demand sharp thinking and emotional restraint. You're stepping into a moment that could redefine your position or reputation. There's talk around you, ideas, projects, maybe even opportunities that seem slightly out of reach. Yet the key lies in staying grounded while others react impulsively. The analytical Virgo mind thrives in these moments. You can see 5 steps ahead while others are distracted by the first one. Someone may test your authority or challenge your expertise, but instead of defending yourself, let your work speak for you. By the end of the day, the precision and consistency you bring to the table will draw admiration, even from quiet skeptics. If you've been waiting for recognition or financial reward, it's closer than you think, though it might arrive through an unexpected intermediary or a subtle nod of approval from someone in power. Financially, the stars indicate a subtle turning point. There's a sense of relief after a period of uncertainty, especially if you've been navigating workplace politics or income shifts. The 9 of Cups energy that surrounds you now signals satisfaction after struggle, but it's not about luck, it's about strategy. Keep an eye out for small opportunities that could lead to bigger gains, a new client, a temporary side gig, or a creative collaboration. Your intuition about timing and value is spot on today. The key is not to second-guess it. Investing in your own growth, courses, tools, or wellness habits may seem like a luxury, but it's actually a strategic move that will multiply returns down the road. Mentally, this day calls for balance between curiosity and detachment. There's a strong air of investigation. You want to know why something happened, why someone acted the way they did, or why a situation feels slightly off. But remember, clarity doesn't always come through overthinking. Sometimes, stepping back lets the truth unfold on its own. The universe seems poised to drop a revelation right into your lap, possibly through a dream, a random conversation, or a piece of information you stumble upon unexpectedly. When it happens, resist the urge to act immediately. Let it sink in. Process it with your trademark precision, and only then decide your next move. That's how you'll turn a fleeting insight into a life-changing realization. Emotionally, the week's influence invites self-forgiveness. You've been holding yourself to impossible standards, perhaps feeling responsible for dynamics that were never entirely yours to fix. Today, the universe reminds you that understanding isn't the same as carrying someone else's burden. Compassion is a strength, but boundaries are your anchor. It's okay to care deeply while also protecting your peace. In fact, this balance is the lesson the cosmos keeps bringing back to you through repeated scenarios. Once you recognize the pattern, it loses power over you. That's when real healing begins, when you learn to navigate love, career, and personal expectations from a place of quiet strength rather than silent exhaustion. Spiritually, your crown chakra, the seat of intuition and divine understanding, is buzzing with new frequency. The number 11, your vibration of the week, amplifies synchronicities and intuitive downloads. You might feel moments of déjà vu, strong gut feelings, or even emotional chills when you realize a truth you've been avoiding. Don't dismiss these signs. They're messages guiding you toward alignment. The color green surrounds your aura, symbolizing healing and growth. It's your reminder that even confusion can be fertile ground when handled with patience and grace. What's emerging now isn't just knowledge, it's wisdom. You're not only understanding situations better, you're understanding yourself. In relationships of all kinds, romantic, professional, or platonic, the energy shifts toward honesty. Expect conversations that may feel overdue but ultimately bring relief. The truth may not be wrapped in comfort, but it will be freeing. The person you're dealing with might still be operating from pride or fear, but your calm, measured energy disarms tension. By choosing clarity over confrontation, you open doors that once felt sealed shut. A new level of emotional maturity anchors your interactions, transforming what could have been chaos into connection. By day's end, Virgo, your strongest asset won't be your perfectionism. It'll be your perspective. You're seeing everything from a higher vantage point, no longer caught in the storm but observing it with clear, discerning eyes. The very situation that once stirred anxiety now becomes your training ground for resilience. You're learning that peace doesn't always mean stillness. Sometimes, it's the confidence of knowing you can handle whatever unfolds. Today's revelation set in motion subtle but powerful changes that will define the rest of your month. Hold steady, keep your heart open, and trust that the clarity you seek is already making its way toward you. Let's see what the tarot has in store for you today. Today, Virgo, the universe calls you into a moment of profound alignment. A cycle of confusion and delay begins to fade, making room for emotional confirmation, personal triumph, and spiritual clarity. You've been walking through uncertainty, but the cards today reveal that your intuition has been right all along. Something important, perhaps a truth, a message, or a long-awaited change, is ready to be confirmed. Let's explore what each card has to tell you today. Card 1, Ace of Cups, the beginning of joy. The Ace of Cups opens your reading with overflowing emotion and divine renewal. This card marks a new beginning in your emotional or spiritual life, a message, an encounter, or a confirmation that fills your heart with hope. For Virgo, a sign that thrives on order and clarity, this energy feels like a soothing balm after months of uncertainty. It's the universe saying, you can trust again. Whether this comes in love, friendship, or creative inspiration, you're being invited to open your heart without fear. Card 2, Three of Cups, celebration and connection. The Three of Cups reinforces the joy of shared victories. This card is all about celebration, support, and meaningful connections. Virgo, you've been carrying a lot of responsibility alone, but this card reminds you that happiness multiplies when shared. Expect to reconnect with people who lift you up, perhaps an old friend, a family member, or even a community that recognizes your worth. This energy also hints at a success in your professional or personal life that deserves acknowledgement. Let yourself celebrate your wins without overanalyzing them. Card 3. Ten of Cups, fulfillment and harmony. The Ten of Cups crowns your emotional journey. You're stepping into a phase where peace begins to settle in your home and relationships. If you've been longing for stability or clarity in love, this is your cosmic green light. The balance you've been seeking is not just possible, it's manifesting. You may soon feel a renewed bond with someone close, or even experience a sense of emotional completeness within yourself. It's as if your heart finally finds its rhythm again. Card 4. Two of Cups, mutual understanding and love. With the Two of Cups, the theme of love and union intensifies. For single Virgos, this could mark the start of a deeply spiritual connection, one that feels destined, balanced, and pure. For those already involved, it indicates reconciliation or a deepening bond built on mutual respect. Someone may be gathering the courage to approach you, driven by admiration and curiosity. Your natural modesty draws others in. Your authenticity makes them stay. Keep your heart open, Virgo. Divine timing is at play. Card 5. Strength, courage to transform. The Strength card embodies your resilience. Ruled by Leo energy, it reminds you that quiet confidence conquers chaos. Virgo, you often underestimate how much you inspire others through calm perseverance. Today, you are called to embrace your inner power, not by controlling every detail, but by surrendering to your intuition. A person or situation that once intimidated you no longer holds power over you. You are rising above fear and embodying gentle strength, the kind that tames storms rather than fights them. Card 6. The Fool, liberation and renewal. The Fool signals a new beginning, one guided by faith rather than fear. You've released much, expectations, people, and habits that drained your light. This card urges you to step forward without overthinking the what-ifs. Virgo, this is your chance to take a leap of faith into a project, a move, or even a relationship that defies logic but feels right. The Fool asks you to remember, sometimes the most practical thing you can do is follow your joy. Card 7. The Star, healing and divine guidance. The star shines upon you as a sign of renewal, healing, and spiritual protection. You are divinely guided, Virgo, even when things appear uncertain. The universe is rearranging circumstances to align with your higher purpose. This card brings hope, clarity, and an almost miraculous sense of direction after darkness. You may receive intuitive messages through dreams or synchronicities, signs that confirm your path. The star reminds you that you are chosen for something meaningful. Your faith is your compass now. Card 8. Knight of Cups, emotional offer and movement. The Knight of Cups closes your spread with an offer of love, inspiration, or emotional connection. Someone, perhaps a romantic admirer or a supportive ally, moves toward you with sincerity. This energy is subtle yet powerful. It's a call to allow others to care for you. For Virgo, who often prioritizes helping others, this card is a reminder that receiving is also an act of strength. Trust that what comes your way now is genuine, even if it arrives slowly. Today's reading paints a story of emotional rebirth, spiritual growth, and destiny unfolding. The Ace of Cups, Two of Cups, and Ten of Cups weave a tapestry of love, confirmation, and unity, both within and around you. The Strength, Fool, and Star reveal your evolution, from careful analysis to courageous trust. And with the Knight of Cups, the universe sends you a messenger of affection and hope. Now we will tell you how it will go with money and luck, but first remember to give us a like, subscribe to the channel, and activate notifications. This helps us a lot, and so you never miss your daily reading. Money and luck. Today's energy opens financial doors for Virgo in surprising and almost magical ways. The Ace of Cups and the Star merge to signal an emotional and spiritual alignment that attracts material blessings. When you trust that your skills are valuable and your intuition is reliable, the flow of abundance becomes almost effortless. The key lies in not forcing outcomes. Opportunities will appear organically when you lead with purpose rather than pressure. You may receive a message or confirmation related to money, a raise, approval, or green light you've been waiting for. What felt delayed now gains momentum because you've released your attachment to control. The universe mirrors your faith. When Virgo stops obsessing over how, the when begins to reveal itself. Luck is not accidental today. It's cultivated through gratitude. The Ten of Cups reinforces that fulfillment and prosperity come when emotional well-being and financial integrity coexist. Invest in what aligns with your peace, not just your pocket. You'll notice synchronicities, a sudden opportunity, a chance conversation, or even a symbolic number pattern guiding your decisions. If you've struggled with scarcity thinking, this cycle breaks that pattern. Manifestation studies, such as those discussed by Dr. Joe Dispenza, echo what the tarot already knows. Your emotions are magnets. Align joy with intention, and prosperity follows. An unexpected financial gain could arise from collaboration or creativity. Don't dismiss ideas that seem unconventional. The Fool's vibration whispers that risk breeds reward when balanced with intuition. Virgo, take that inspired leap. Finally, the star reminds you that your worth is not measured by your balance sheet. Money is simply the material echo of your energy. Keep that energy light, confident, and full of gratitude, and watch fortune dance in your direction. The tarot gives you your lucky number. Your lucky numbers for October 15th are 46, 75, 18, 68, 3, 100. Daily love. Romance today glows with the tenderness of the Two of Cups and the charm of the Knight of Cups. If you're single, prepare for a new connection that feels instantly soulful. This isn't random chemistry, it's spiritual recognition, a sense that you've met before in another lifetime. The universe loves symmetry, and right now, it's aligning hearts that mirror emotional truth. For those already in relationships, today offers a reset. Misunderstandings fade as honest communication takes root. The Strength card teaches compassion over control, a reminder that love grows when you lead with patience. Your ability to forgive and listen becomes your superpower. Someone may be silently admiring you or planning to step forward with sincerity. The Knight of Cups doesn't rush, but when he moves, he does so with genuine emotion. Allow this person or energy to express affection without judgment. Virgo, you don't need to analyze love. You only need to feel it. Today's alignment also awakens your sensual side. The emotional intensity of the Ace of Cups blends with your earthy magnetism, creating irresistible energy. Whether through affection, conversation, or shared laughter, intimacy feels effortless. You may also find closure from a past emotional cycle. The Fool's influence suggests forgiveness, not necessarily reconciliation, but release. When you detach from resentment, space opens for divine partnership. Ultimately, love today is both a mirror and a teacher. As the star illuminates your heart, it whispers, "You attract what you believe you deserve." Believe in a love that honors your worth, and it will appear or transform right before your eyes. At work, professionally, Virgo, you're being called to lead with faith instead of fear. The Fool and Strength cards combine to encourage bold decisions that could redefine your career trajectory. You may feel the pull to start something new, a side project, a business, or even a creative shift within your current job. The cards affirm this is not recklessness, it's renewal. Perfectionism often holds you back from innovation. The Fool asks you to surrender the need for flawless plans and embrace inspired action. Mistakes aren't failures, they're data for divine progress. Your analytical nature ensures you'll refine as you go. Teamwork plays a central role today. The Three of Cups signifies collaborative success and mutual respect. If you're part of a team, your leadership or contribution will be acknowledged. Colleagues notice your reliability and quiet brilliance. This recognition could lead to a promotion or an offer that elevates your status. Financially, the Ten of Cups suggests stability returning after uncertainty. You might finalize a deal or complete a phase of work that brings long-term satisfaction. Celebrate these milestones instead of brushing them aside. The star infuses your professional path with creativity and divine inspiration. If you've been feeling uninspired, This is your reminder that purpose and passion are the real motivators behind productivity. Your best ideas arrive when you blend logic with intuition. Lastly, remember that balance sustains success. Work smarter, not harder. Let faith complement your strategy, and you'll see your efforts multiply in ways that hard work alone could never achieve. Health. Virgo, today's health message is luminous. The star and strength combine to signify profound healing, not just physically, but emotionally and spiritually. You're learning that wellness isn't only about routine, it's about peace of mind. Stress reduction and emotional release are the real medicine right now. The Ten of Cups brings emotional harmony that boosts your immune system and energy levels. When your relationships and environment feel peaceful, your body responds with renewed vitality. Surround yourself with calm, soothing music, clean spaces, and people who bring laughter rather than tension. The Ace of Cups also represents hydration, rest, and emotional cleansing. Drink more water, but also let your soul drink joy. Avoid bottling up frustration. Expressing it through writing, art, or conversation restores inner equilibrium. The Fool adds the theme of adventure, suggesting physical activity that feels playful rather than forced. Dancing, hiking, or spontaneous exercise reawakens your vitality. Your body craves freedom as much as your spirit does. Holistic healing methods, meditation, herbal teas, or aromatherapy are especially beneficial now. They resonate with Virgo's earthy nature and help ground scattered thoughts. Even a few minutes of deep breathing can reset your nervous system. Finally, the star reminds you that you are guided toward balance. Trust your body's wisdom. It's not betraying you, it's communicating with you. Listen gently, adjust lovingly, and celebrate every small victory on your healing journey. Family and friends. Home energy glows warmly today under the influence of the Three of Cups and Ten of Cups. Family bonds strengthen through shared joy and emotional understanding. Even if there have been disagreements, forgiveness flows easily now. You're the grounding presence that restores peace. Expect a moment of togetherness, perhaps a family meal, a call, or a gathering that reminds you how love is expressed through small gestures. This is a day to reconnect with roots and remember where your strength comes from. The Knight of Cups brings empathy into family communication. Someone may open up emotionally, revealing what's been unspoken. Your patience and compassion make you the safe space they need. You might also receive unexpected appreciation for your quiet sacrifices. Financial or domestic improvements could occur too, renovations, shared purchases, or plans that stabilize the household. The Ace of Cups symbolizes renewal, emotional healing flowing through the home. If distance or separation has strained connections, the Fool encourages a fresh start. Let the past go and embrace new ways of relating. Even a simple "I miss you" can reopen doors long closed. The star concludes this section beautifully, signifying protection and guidance over your loved ones. Ancestors, angels, or departed family members are sending blessings your way. The message is clear. You are not alone. Family is a circle that extends beyond time. Compatibility. With today's alignment, Virgo finds deep resonance with Taurus and Capricorn, your fellow Earth signs. They mirror your need for stability and appreciation for loyalty. Together, you form partnerships built on trust, shared goals, and grounded affection. Water signs, Cancer and Pisces, also harmonize beautifully with today's emotional current. They help you access tenderness and intuitive connection, balancing your practicality with empathy. These pairings encourage healing conversations and soulful intimacy. A Leo may surprise you today. Though fiery and bold, their presence could awaken the strength within you. This dynamic can be magnetic, but requires emotional maturity on both sides to thrive. With Gemini, communication feels electric but unpredictable. The Fool's playful energy encourages you to enjoy this intellectual dance without taking every word too seriously. Sometimes curiosity is the spark that keeps life interesting. If you encounter Scorpio energy today, expect intensity and truth. The Two of Cups between you can ignite transformation, either a spiritual bond or a karmic clearing. Handle with honesty, and this connection could be life-altering. Overall, today's best compatibility flows from emotional balance. Seek those who reflect peace, respect your boundaries, and value genuine conversation. These are the connections destined to last. Your lucky color today: celestial blue. The hue of divine serenity and higher awareness surrounds you today. Wearing or meditating with this color aligns you with the star's frequency, calming the mind while amplifying intuition. Let it remind you that peace is your superpower and that clarity always follows calm. The phrase of the day: when you stop doubting your worth, the universe stops testing your faith. Thank you so much for spending this moment with me. Remember, the stars can guide your way, but only you have the power to walk it and make it amazing. If this reading resonated with you, I'd love it if you could like, subscribe, and leave a comment. I truly enjoy hearing from you. I'll see you tomorrow, right here on Zodiac Attraction, where we'll continue discovering your incredible destiny together. Until then, keep shining.